Hello. Oh, don't know why my microphone wasn't configured properly. Well, hello, and welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So last time we had to cut mid-chapter because, man, it was way too long. So I don't know. Usually the chapters length was about 2 hours, but this time it was much more than that. So we're gonna see how much we have to do. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. Alright. Let's find out who is this Mr. Roylott. Charles. So, dubious looking Russian Mr. Roylott. Obviously, what catches the eye in the first place is the enormous pair of shears in your hands. Alright. Now we'll ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard on your spot. Wait, what? I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard? Oh, I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. Doesn't quite sit right with me, though. Oh, it doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylott either. Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong. Oh, let's try to switch a keyword here, Naruhodo-san, and see if it helps matters. Alright, but how? Oh, I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott. I wonder if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on. Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes' addiction better, then what? Oh, then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruhodo-san. Hey, Mrs. How's it going tonight? Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott going to use those enormous shears for? What was the man really about to cut? That's a good question. Copious beard? Thick hat? Something else? Well, I think we only have 2 choices. Oh, coat buttons. Oh, maybe the coat buttons. It's okay, but it's windy outside and it's really noisy. A bit scared. You're scared by the weather? Oh. I hope your house is gonna, stand up. Stand the test of weather. I think the hat is a bit too obvious, but the buttons, they're a bit hidden down there. It's like bending outside. Bending? Bending? I mean bending? Like things falling over. Oh man, that could be bad. Is it that bad? Banging. Oh yeah. Well, I hope nothing gets, damaged. You have Emergency supplies. You too? Well, yes you do. I think it's gonna be, yeah. It's the buttons.
Yes.
Code buttons. For years, you have lived in the icy climate of your homeland, wearing that thick coat for warmth. For so many years, in fact, something terrible has happened. You've forgotten how to undo buttons. Buttons. Now, in the warmth of this cabin, you find yourself sweltering. Sweltering? And desperate to remove your outer layer. Oh, what precisely was your intention with that, Mr. Naruhodo? Just following the natural progression of the detection. Sometimes, the truth hurts. Well, the truth is, you do not have a turn for observation or deduction. Did that hurt? What? Yes, a lot. Okay, it's not the buttons. Okay, they're restating. So it's the hat. We need to approach this from every angle. We must consider all possibilities. That's easy to say, but alright. Let's see if we can work it out. Okay, well, it's not the beard, it's not the buttons, so it's the hat. The hat? Really? I guess we don't have much of a choice. It's a very thick hat, isn't it? Ah, that's the secret, you see? Naruhodo-san, don't you know? Secret? What? Well, before we left Japan, I took some time to study various foreign countries. Russia is a land of unimaginable cold. And a thick hat's the secret to keeping warm. Without one, I read that your brain would freeze. Really? That was just one of many fascinating snippets of information in Oh, Mother Not Russia. What? Oh, Mother Not Russia? I think maybe you picked the wrong book there. Oh, we have a different angle. Coat buttons, copy's beard, thick hat. Well, I don't know. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, I can turn around. What? They didn't tell me I could turn around. Okay, so that's a bit easier then. That's very weird. Golden locks. That's what they wanted to... Okay. What the... What's this? Oh, it looked like a cascade of stunning golden locks. No, the color is not the point. The point is, what's it doing in the back of Mr. O'Reilly's head? And how is it growing out of from underneath his thick black hair? Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising. Something definitely not right here. Oh. Oh yeah, because I can look and I can present. Okay.
Yes.
You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Indeed, you have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such lush golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. You're not a man at all. You're a woman, and judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one still very much in her youth. Oh no. Oh, if only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected. The question then begged is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. Wait, what? Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhodo-san. Wait, was she not surprised? You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry, what? You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes. I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything. This is strictly business. Oh yes, I understand. Say no more. What? What are you accusing me of here? Well, anyway, let's focus on the next part of Mr. Sholmes' seduction, shall we? The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now. The evidence that he's picked out doesn't fit the facts at all now. No, that's true, given that Mr. Roylott is actually a woman. Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. Revolutionary, yeah. Oh, I suppose it's because the detection as a whole has taken a different direction now. Yes. Oh, let's switch the evidence for something else. Something that fits the facts as we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. Is she a tennis player? I feel as though I can't speak tonight. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. Alright, I'll do my best. Evidence that reveals your true identity. Examine. No, wait. Turning that. This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san? Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting. Oh, I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. No, nor can I. But look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? Oh, she's very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy an article like this, do you? What? I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. Ah, I'm glad you've noticed this article. Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents. Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova. Why are Russian names so hard to remember? It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room, wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. Rubles? Ruble? Ruble? Oh, how much is 20,000 ruble? Oh, I have no idea, but I'm quite sure. It must be an unbelievable sum of money. Oh, Susan's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves. It's very... you know... they still haven't made much progress on the gender representation in this game, but well... Oh, the tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry. Yes, I'm not surprised. Yes, I'm not surprised. The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. Valuable tiara? Valuable? They've requested international assistance at all ports with failings to Great Britain. Oh, could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country? Oh, it does seem to be the Russian thing to do. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo. What? The article about the ballerina has been entered into the court records, but we're not in a court. Alright, we can leave now. And we can present that. Take that. Yes! The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right. Oh, that's right. You've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet prima ballerina. Miss Nikolina Pavlova. Oh dear. Suddenly she has breasts? Weird. You're right. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. A ballerina on the run. Topic 2, wrongdoing. Conclusion, kidnapping of ballerina. Now, as for my second conclusion. You are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime over there? Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see? Ah. And I assure you, the eyes speak much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes. Yes, that travelling case. This woman is a ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. She's pretty. Ah, yeah. So clearly she can't be inside the travelling case as well. Maybe that's her power. No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? What is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? Oh, I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again. Oh, you seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Schultz? Stop it. What? He can't dance with Schultz? What's the problem with that? Anyway, there may be something else here that shows what this woman is up to. Okay, what can we find around? We can look around. Oh, the tiara. Wow, look at the dazzling tiara. Oh, I don't think anything like it. Those were diamonds, do you think? Naruhodo-san, try it on. What? Me? Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you like to try it on? Oh no, I couldn't possibly. Oh, it's far too beautiful. Why does this tiara look familiar? I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently. Do we have anything else? Traveling case. It's a very small case, isn't it? You can see instantly that no person could possibly fit inside there. Oh, so does that tell us that Miss Pavlova's telling glances this direction was focused on something else? If that's true though, it doesn't make sense. Oh, what do you mean? Well, if there's nothing incriminating inside this case, why did she refuse to let us look inside? Yes, I wonder why. Perhaps she has a perfectly harmless reason though. Is there something in there? The waste paper basket? Let's have a little look inside. Oh, Naruhodo-san. Naruhodo-san. It's poor etiquette to go sniffing through someone's rubbish, you know. Oh, those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, these are special circumstances, I think. You think right. Exactly. We have no choice. Think of the justice. There's hardly anything in here at all. Well, paper. Oh well, that's a little disappointing. Why don't we look at what's in the papers? Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I can use the arrow keys to move around. Alright. It's good to know. I think it's tiara.
Yes!
The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. Oh, I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not? I would say that, you know, for theater and ballet, they would use props, but, well. Indeed. It would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, the crime you have committed is theft. Oh no. Yes, you left your ballet troupe, unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you. Ah. I have no one, no family, no friends. I'm all alone, and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an Earl of Prussia. It belongs to me. This girl is only 15 years old, and she's run away all by herself. Oh, she must have been extremely lonely. All right, I will tell you everything. There is no point in hiding it now. Come, come, let us not be hasty. What? There remains one unsolved mystery about you. A mystery? What do you mean? You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. Is it reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed? Is that not so, Miss Pavlova? My dear girl, there is no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have ever laid eyes on them. Dear me, we are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the book on the shelf. Wait, what? He's completely changed tack with his detection now. Oh, I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you? Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought up the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess, surely? Oh, do you think so? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her. Oh yes, that's true. But still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself. Well, there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn. Oh, I agree. That's the only answer. Whatever she has hidden inside the case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase. Okay, what is this? Books on the shelf? Ah, it looks like these are all the same books that we have in our cabin. I suppose the steward likes to make sure passengers have plenty to read for the long voyage. And have you noticed how all the books have fallen over, just like in Kazuma-sama's cabin? It's almost like someone's taken a sweep at them. Maybe Miss Pavlova? While she was practicing her ballet? Anyway, the point is, we don't have time to look through all these books at the moment. Oh, we couldn't even if we wanted to. They're all in Russian. Well, that's a relief. Let's try our luck elsewhere. What's that? Small picture? What is this? This is a charming little picture, isn't it? What is it? Someone climbing a steep mountainside? Or descending one, it seems to me. When you've been in a flat sea for a while, maybe you start seeing hills and mountains and everything. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Berea. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in the cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Oh, these are exactly the same notice in our cabin too. I wonder what happens if you break the rules. Oh dear, I'm sure the punishment would be severe, Naruto-san. You'd probably be left to drift in the freezing cold ocean. Or shut inside a tiny wardrobe for days on end. So I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I? It's a metal door, the same as in Kazuma's cabin. Yes, and the rather slim bolt is the same as well. Well, if Miss Pavlova was actually glancing over at the door here instead of the bookcase, that would suggest a desire to run away from this cabin. Maybe. But I think it's the rules of passage. Because if she have a pet in her case, then she would be, you know, put into a wardrobe.
Yes!
Yes! The reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in the cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage in this vessel. That is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time. But no weapon or other dangerous item would move of its own accord. We see but one possibility, Miss Pavlova. Inside your traveling case is the last item listed as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage. A pet. There's not a duck in there? I don't know, we're gonna see. She almost lost her hat. Possession of a prohibited animal. Deduction complete. Elementary. So clearly, you aren't who you said you were. No, I am not Grimsby Roylott. My real name is Nikolina Pavlova. Everything you said was correct. Oh, you absconded during one of your ballet company's performances in order to escape your homeland. Later that same night, you stole aboard this vessel. Stole aboard? which couldn't have been easy. The Birdia is a huge steamship with a vast crew. Could she really have snuck on board without being noticed? Also, she's a registered passenger, so she must have been noticed somehow. In order to obscure your true identity, you somewhat recklessly took the guise of an old gentleman. And you intended to sever all links with your past by severing your long hair. Yet, to a woman, hair is no trifling matter. My personal recommendation is to leave well alone. What? So, if it was just you, about to cut off your own hair, who was it? Who was it that let out the scream we heard from outside the cabin? That veritable tinkling of a bell? Why, none other than this young lady, naturally. More like a full set of pipes, if you ask me. Wait, what? Oh, I was so scared when I ran away in Shanghai. I was sure they would come for looking for me. That's why I decided to, how do you say, disgust myself, so no one would recognize me. As a result, you transform yourself into that questionable old man. Oh, I see. I put on the fur hat and fake beard. Then just before you came here, I saw in the newspaper. Right on the page, there was a picture of me. I was so frightened, I couldn't stop from screaming. I knew that if I didn't change my appearance completely, they would find me. So I decided to cut all of my hair as fastly as possible. I picked up the scissors in my hand and at that precise moment we walked in through the annoyingly unlocked cabin door. Things happen like that sometimes, don't they? Things do indeed happen like that from time to time. Are those two even talking about the same thing? Oh, there's just one more thing I'd like to know. What exactly do you have inside your traveling case? You were right. It is my dear friend inside. My only friend in the whole world. Please, don't tell anyone. If the captain finds out, if you say to any of the crew. Your secret is safe with us, I assure you. But in return, you must tell us, in as much detail like you can muster, about the events of last night. Yes, all right. I'll tell you. Well, Mr. Naruto? Wasn't it something? Mr. Sholm's great deduction? Oh, well, it was certainly something, yes. I'm just not entirely sure that what... But at least Miss Pavlova has agreed to tell us what she knows. That's incredible. Indeed! It is incredible! It's everywhere. Ah, and one more thing. Yeah, what? Observe your wrists. My... What? Ah, your hands! I crashed again. What? But But how? True to my word, I have restored your shackles. Ah, when? And why? Oh, there is still a shadow of guilt cast over you, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry to say, it can't be helped at the moment. She always looks so sad. Ah, I can't eat really. Oh, anyway, let's listen to what Miss Pavlova has to say. Easy for you to ignore all that. Oh, I can't go on not knowing. I have to find out what the speckled band that Kazuma-sama wrote about in his diary really was. Converse. What happened last night? Did you know that someone was killed in the cabin next door to this one last night? One of the crewmen told me this morning when I was eating breakfast. The man who died, he was a friend of mine. Oh. That's why we're trying to find out what happened. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Perhaps you heard a strange noise, for example. Perhaps people talking. Perhaps the ship was absorbed in a wild tempest. Perhaps its steam engine exploded. Perhaps everyone on board would have noticed if that had happened. Oh, Miss Pavlova, is there anything you can tell us? I don't know. I'm sorry, but all I could think about last night was what I had done and whether they would find me. I didn't notice anything that was happening around me. Oh, I see. You've run away from your ballet company, haven't you? The Novovich Ballet? Yes. I am traveling to Great Britain, and from there I want to go to America. I will never dance again. I want to forget everything about the ballet. I will start a new life. You wish to forget? A challenging proposition. When you have that striking tiara as a reminder. But tiara is mine. I need it to live. I have no money of my own. The Novovich Ballet gave us only a little food and water, and we must dance all over the world. I had to run away. I had no choice. If I stayed, it would have killed me. So you ran away to protect yourself? Yes, and the crew of this ship, they have all been kind to me. They let me come on board and they say I could hide in this cabin. If that is indeed the truth, Miss Pavlova, it creates a most intriguing conundrum. Yes, it does. Wait, what? What do you think about it, Mr. Naruhodo? What? Me? Yeah, of course. What are we talking about? I think we should hear Miss Pavlova's explanation. To what a conundrum, I'm not sure. What is this conundrum they're talking about? Miss Pavlova, allow me to pose you a riddle. Ah, if you must. According to this newspaper, it was only yesterday that you absconded from the ballet. Now, that being the case, it must have been last night that you boarded this vessel. However, the SS Berea stopped by no port last night. That's it, of course. So how's it, pray, that you come to be aboard? But, well, how did they get the newspaper then? I don't understand. Now that I think about it, the crewman outside the cabin acted very strangely when we mentioned that. It was just after we asked him about when the occupant of this cabin came aboard. That is not your business. Oh yeah, oh yes, you're right. He did seem to be hiding something. An angel descending from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to the stage. Sorry, what was that? It is how the Russian newspaper described one of my performances. And that is how I came here too. I descended from the heavens because I am an angel. What? Considering English isn't your mother tongue, your description is very vivid. Mr. Shams once said, I never can resist a touch of the dramatic. It seems Miss Pavlova is the same. Genius descended from the heavens, bringing grace and beauty to detection. Words once said about myself. A quote from a wonderfully extravagant advertisement for the adventure of Sherlock Holmes, in fact. So apparently, in the English version, they're calling Sherlock Holmes, but in the Japanese version, they're calling him Sherlock Holmes. So it's kind of weird. Yes, Mr. Shawi. I guess yeah, they don't have... Sherlock Holmes might not be copyrighted in... trademarked in Japan, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't look like Miss Pavlova is going to tell us what really happened. Your friend? So, the friend you mentioned is inside your traveling case, that's right? I don't think animals are allowed on board, according to the rules of passage. Oh please, don't tell any of the crew. If they found my precious. Oh, then the burly Russians would bestir themselves in unison to throw you and your case overboard. No doubt. So reassuring, Mr. Sholmes. But what sort of pet is your friend? A little puppy? It is, isn't it? Oh, it is no puppy. Maybe an adorable little rabbit? No. Ah, you credit Russia as a land with small rabbits, do you? Oh, don't they have small rabbits there then? Oh, you may well ask. I have no idea. What? You two are miserable bunglers when it comes to understanding the nature of young ballerina's friends. Wait, what? Isn't it obvious? It must be a chicken. Wait, what? Really? Consider the benefits. A rousing wake-up call, daily fresh eggs, and when adversity strikes, it could satisfy the needs of sustenance. So do you eat your friends? I remember that. No, it is not chicken. Well, it would appear this friend's identity is a closely guarded secret not to be revealed. Wait, what? Is this funny? This guy is weird. She obviously doesn't quite trust us yet. There's something I should like to show her, I think. There's something I should like to show her. I should like to show her. Wait, what? It doesn't sound right. Maybe she might be able to shed some light on it. Yeah, I would. Alright. What do we have? Kazuma's diary. University opinion. Proves that I'm student at the Imperial Yume University. Oh, so they written Yume with E-I at the end, and the original name is Yume. With just an E. I think it's just for pronunciation. I don't know. Should we present something? A paper seal? Probably not. Kazuma would stick this over the doors of the wardrobe for me. It says keep out in Japanese. So I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually read it. Oh yeah, I can say I'm a stowaway, so she's gonna trust me. Maybe. I think that might be the thing. Miss Pavlova, would you take a look at this? I don't know. I don't know anything. Mr. Naruhodo, you're frightening the poor girl. Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to. Okay, it's not that. Maybe this photograph then. Miss Pavlova, we take a look at it. I don't think that's it. Okay, don't know anything. Okay, sorry. Is this it? Diary? I mean, it can't be the article. It can't be this. I'm not sure what you're trying to accomplish here, so... Well, just have to try all the things. This is the diary of my friend who passed away. His diary? Yes, and he wrote in it last night before he died. Something a little unusual. It reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then, a few minutes later, 1:35 a.m., what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Yes. Speckled bed? I don't understand. It's strange, isn't it? But the ventilator he mentions just joins to this cabin, you see? It's up there, on the wall. In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected together. Oh. Miss Pavlova, has something occurred to you? Does the speckled band the victim mentioned mean something to you? Or the whistling sound, perhaps? No. I don't know anything. Oh. Okay. She does. Yes. Excuse me, Mr. Roylott? Roylott? Yes. What? Wow, she's fast. Captain would like to speak with you. You must come to Captain's headquarters at once. Please. Alright. I will come now. What? You must leave now. Oh no, it's fine. Don't mind us. We're okay. Oh yes, please. Don't worry yourself, Mr. Roylott. Get out! The passenger said out! Or you want me to throw you out? It looks like we'll have to leave investigating this cabin until later. Oh, what a pity. And so we lost our chance. Having still not managed to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin, we were unceremoniously chased out. That is to say, we were quite literally picked up and thrown into the passageway outside. To be continued. We're gonna save. Do I stop here? Maybe I'm gonna stop here. It's getting late. I'm gonna stop there. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna continue that. I don't know. I'm not sure about tomorrow night, but probably Sunday night. Okay, so I did remember this. The woman, the girl being disguised as a man, but I don't remember why. That's weird. Anyway. I'm not sure I remember much of this. What's gonna be next? I think the pet is a snake. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but I guess we're gonna find out. Anyway, thanks for being here. As always, please take care, stay safe, have a good night, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.